Good afternoon from Berlin, Borsigwerke. Basically, this gate here is a gate of a factory, of a locomotive factory that was built by August Borsig in the industrial age in the early 19th century, more exactly in 1837. My name is Eugen and I love to travel, and I'm here in the neighborhood of Tegel, near the Borsigwerke station, U-Bahnhof Borsigwerke. And basically I'm just gonna go through this gate, or basically around it because that's not pedestrian, and see exactly how the borough of Tegel, how the neighborhood of Tegel really looks like. So yeah, stick around. Yeah, and now the factory itself, one of the buildings of the factory, because I assume there were many, is basically a police station. But yeah, you have a lot of interesting 19th century, first half of the 19th century buildings over here. And by the looks of it, I see that there are a lot of people dressed in, let's say, working clothes. And yeah, they're coming from work, or they're going to work, or they're on lunch break, because it's like basically after lunch, just after lunch. Very interesting here, like the neighborhood, especially once you're through the gate, the neighborhood looks brilliant, looks amazing, surprising. And there's a mixture between modern stuff, like this building is in front of me, and that office building over there as well, and the old stuff. So my instinct tells me that I need to go basically that way. Yeah, so Tegel looks quite good, to be fair. And of course, these buildings have been repurposed for different things. The old factory buildings. But I can read on that office building in the distance that you have an Aldi, a McDonald's, a TK Maxx, and a DM, which is like a pharmaceutical company, a German pharmaceutical company. Right. Let's see. And there are more red brick structures over there on the left. And there's this round building which is a hotel, Hotel am Borsigturm. Okay. Then you have more malls in the distance. So I assume this is Borsigturm. I don't even know. It's very, very interesting what you have here. And there's a very nice high street. Apparently, just a couple hundred yards that way. Very interesting part of the city. It's the first time I'm actually here in this area. It's one of the few areas of Berlin that I have not explored so far. But yeah, it's not disappointing me at all. There you go, and you have this movie theater, this huge movie palace, Sina Star. And they're showing Wicked Part 2, Zoomania, and Avatar. Very, very interesting here in Borsigwerke. And also these buildings are new, but they're built in a way that they should blend in with the old red brick structures. So new, old. Some park is on the right hand side, some multi-story parking that reminds you that Germany is a car country. Well, Germany is a car country, but Germany is also a public transportation country. So you have a lot of choice here in Germany. So yeah, a lot of buildings have been constructed in a way to respect the aesthetics of the neighborhood. So basically these things are not old, they're new. And you have also a technology center over here, the building in front of us. This technology center. So probably a lot of important firms have their headquarters here. Right. Yeah, but let's return a little bit towards the buildings with, let's say, with a lot of shopping malls and a lot of outlets. Let's see that a little bit. So yeah, I'm in this building, this office building that has also some outlets. It's like a big mall with offices as well. Yeah. And of course, Tegel has also older buildings which are straight ahead. It shows that Berlin is still, let's say, on the way to developing to its full potential. It has not reached that yet because there's a lot of space, to build stuff, and there's a lot of performance here in Germany. And people create stuff all the time. So they're building everywhere, building stuff everywhere. But yeah. From here onwards, there's the area with, let's say, turn of the century, 19th to 20th century housing, which is pretty generic for Berlin. But here we are in front of this huge, there's this mall, and it's also an office building. It's huge, basically, it's incredibly big. But yeah, from in front of the Borsig-Verge neighborhood, from the Tegel neighborhood actually, I tell you to subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I'm posting something new. And yeah, you know the drill. So far so good. So what? Bye bye.